This is me, Ruowen Huang. Anyway, let me sit myself properly. Since we're talking about ayahuasca and the marijuana, how people believe it can help on your spiritual evolution, I thought it's only adequate for me to talk about addiction today. Addiction. Excuse my pronunciation. So anyway, before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today, I want to talk about addiction. Oh, gee. I can live in, foreign country forever. I still cannot pronounce it right. The other day, I talked about a little thing about how people can, in Chinese, basically, the Chinese phrase translates as their accent is not correct. I thought it was a funny joke, because I thought no one have a correct accent. You might have a good accent, but it's never, just using correct to describe accent, just simply not right. So, but, when I live in Canada for so long, I meet all kind of people, all races people, believe it or not. I actually grow to appreciate accent because I grow to appreciate and being grateful what a great city I live in that have so many cultural variety and things like diversity. So anyway, topic aside, today let's talk about addiction. Just in case if you guys don't understand what I'm talking about like the drug addiction, not like minus multiplication or addition. Addiction. So yesterday we talked about a lot of people seeking for drug like ayahuasca or marijuana to help them to get to that spiritual enlightenment, like where they can be at the moment, free themselves, let go of the concern or worry that they have, and simply be, right? That's what a lot of people believe. Those kind of herb will actually help them on their spiritual evolution. Throughout the years, during my consultation, I see a lot of clients with all kind of addiction. That is, people have addiction to cocaine, people have addiction to coffee, people have addiction to marijuana, and then they just simply cannot. I'm just giving you a few examples, but there are a lot more out there, right? They have addiction to alcohol, to the cigarette, to things that they cannot. They quit so many times. They try so many ways, but they simply cannot get rid of it. You know what I mean? So due to that, it got my curiosity again, because I am all about wanting to know what the patterning, what's the cause of it, what is the similarity of the different substance, why people continuously having struggle quitting things. So I myself, believe it or not, I myself quit a lot of things. Coffee alone, I quit about 100 times. Even my kids would tell you about that, because I'm continually trying to challenge my mind to see what is really stopping me, from not letting it go. And then thanks to my wonderful clients, like throughout the years, allow me to tap into their data and to understand what it is that they couldn't let go of, to be able to share here with you. Same as what I said yesterday, refer to a little bit memory. People who tend to depending on the drug, I personally have no opinion to or anything that you choose to use. Really. Those things exist for a reason. I only have problem when you start creating imbalance of it. Just like tobacco. Tobacco itself exists for a reason. It itself doesn't define right or wrong, good or bad. It's when people start depending on it. I believe that's the only solution to things. That is when there is a problem that you've been neglecting and not to look into. So if you start to know what I said yesterday, you would roughly know what I'm gonna talk about. When people have addiction to something, that's usually because they have something they either neglect to deal with, cannot deal with, or don't know how to deal with in their reality. That's why they're using those substances for them to get to that mode and believing they can let it go. And then when they come back to reality, we all know substance can only last so long, right? How long does one coffee last? When you continue taking that, you eventually create this, immune system you simply don't feel, right? Using coffee as example to let you know that apply to anything else. So same as drug. it works wonderful. It worked wonder the first time, second time, third time, then it doesn't work as well. So then you need heavier dose, you need more frequent of taking it. You know what I mean? So what I'm here to say is it applies to everything else. Now, what I really encourage you guys to think about and work it is, usually you have addiction to something is because in your reality there's something you cannot be, or you don't know how to handle, you don't know how to deal with. Take cigarette, for example. Cigarette may not give you that woozy mo and then like, oh, I'm in control, like I'm living in the moment, or things like that. But cigarette, by holding it, give you a sense of supremacy. Does that make sense? Supremacy. Like you are older, like you know better, like you are smarter. Does that make sense to you? Same thing as coffee, for example. You got coffee, you feel more awake, right? You feel like you can think. Without coffee, you don't know how to think. Like take cocaine, for example. You take it and then you feel all relaxed. You go into this zone like you simply do not care. Understand any substance that you take is usually sitting on the other side of the problem that you're supposed to deal with. So for some of you, not many of you, some of you, many of you, if you ever try any substance in your life and then you try, you find out, I love it. I love it. I don't want you to attach that love into what that substance is, because if once you start doing that, you start creating co-addiction habit. I need you to make my life complete, which I already talked about yesterday. You don't need anything to make your life complete. You yourself already make your life complete. What is making you even more complete is the things that you never been dealt with, never dealt with, never worked with, never face it. You know what I mean? And you know, part of your soul know, once I get there, I am complete. But yes, when I come to reality, I got so much worry that stopped me to working it. So take cigarette, for example. In the reality, you don't believe you are good enough. You don't believe you are smart enough. You don't believe anything you say matter. Therefore, you need that outside presentation to make you look like you know what you are doing. You know what you are doing. You simply want to create that image. Really, because we all know what the tobaccos do to our body. If you alone is a soul who love yourself, respect your body, you will know too much is too much. You will not continue doing that to yourself. And since you cannot control it, right? You just, I need to pop a cigarette. I just need to do it. Understand when you are in the moment, what I really encourage you to do is in this moment, what it is that you are feeling. What it is that you are craving for. What I'm here to suggest to you is that feeling that you have when you have that cigarette, have that cup of coffee, or have that little sniff of cocaine or something, or marijuana. The moment, that feeling you have when you experience those substances is exactly what you need to get when you are awake, when you are conscious. I get it. It's not easy to get to that mode when you are conscious, when you are living, when your brain is trying to tell you how to live your life. And mind you, if you follow my vlog enough, you will know those conscious often is a 5-year-old talking, not you talking. It's like, no, you have to do that so you can impress people. No, you have to do it so people don't laugh at you. Listen to it carefully, really, just a 5-year-old talking. So what I really want you to do is, if now you understand all the patterns, seriously, you can almost apply to anything in life. If you start understand the pattern, the substance that you have addiction to is usually sitting on the other side of the things that you let go, don't have in your reality, then now you know what you can do, right? Now you know what you can do is, I'm no longer going to depend on your substance. What I have to do is come back and work this issue. Because once I work this issue, I will start to realize I don't need substance. I can handle this myself. And once I got these things taken care of, I would no longer need you, right? At that moment, that is called when your soul starts to find its own confidence, it no longer need addiction. There are many studies outside in the world will tell you addiction is not the fault of the substance. It's mostly created by their mental, emotional. It's all emotional. Why people have addiction is very often related to their emotional problem. It's not that it is bad, like this substance is bad, it will get you addicted. Not so much. Why are there so many people having addiction problem? Is because for the longest time, we're living in a society believing the mental problem or emotional problem is not an issue. You know what I mean? We continue telling you it's not an issue. As long as you make a lot of money, you will be happy. As long as you have a good car, you'll be happy. As long as you have a great wife, you'll be happy. We're living in a material world, make us believe our logic, letting us believe, don't mind your mind, don't mind your heart. As long as you do this 1, 2, 3, you will be happy. But I already tell you, none of us is made of a robot. We are not. We are getting to this new generation called generation of awareness, which you will also see a lot of example of showing you how young kids or even adults come to this awareness. Oh, all of a sudden I know more. I seem to know more. Why? Because that's a life that we're supposed to live in. That called all area matter. All area matter. We are a complete cell, not a cell with broken parts. You know what I mean? But it does take us to dig it out how complete we are. So anyway, addiction to me study, it does shows consistency pattern, which I'll tell you. Let me round it up again. If you have certain addictions, that's usually project the things that you let go in your reality. So when you do find out you have addiction to any substance, I'm here to encourage you or suggest you to, instead of depending on the substance, studying yourself, understand yourself, what it is that draws you to continue using substance, what kind of status, what kind of level you continue to bring yourself into, you know what I mean? To either feel more awake, to either feel more powerful, to either feel more relaxed, to able to say whatever you want to say or let go of whatever you want to let go of. Study that, because that, once you have a very clear idea in mind, you know, I'm here guarantee you, you can duplicate that in your reality. It will take some work. I'm not here to say it's going to be easy. It's going to get hard as hell. But it will be so worth it, because it will require you to step out of your comfort zone. It will, force you to deal with your fear. But the end is you will no longer have any substance control your life. You will be able to take control back into your life. You know what I mean? So anyway, just a little share with you. I'm pretty sure this topic's going to come up here and there again. But just a little bit sharing with you to let you guys know my, prolonged study about the patterning of the addiction. Again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website, ruowen.com. Till then, I see you guys next time. Bye.